For this one, it is a water dip. So what you're going to do is dip part of your pot in water so that it absorbs the water, so that when you dip it, where there is no water, it's going to absorb more glaze, and where there water is, it's going to absorb less glaze.
Do you rinse it first?
You know what, on this one I'm not going to rinse it first. I'm going to live on the edge because I want this to be super absorbent so we can see that line. So I would always recommend to do the bottom in the water, because we always want the bottom to be thinner in glaze anyway, so it doesn't drip, right? So I can maybe let the top get a little bit thicker. So I'm gonna do this, and you could do it at any level, and I'm just gonna let this kind of hang out there and soak up some water. You could do this at a diagonal. You could watch this. Watch, I did that much, and then let's do this. Let's go a little bit further. Who cares? It's all right. So technically, see the layers? We're just gonna glaze it as normal and pour it in. Roll it out. Try to get it out as possible. Dip it down. Now, I can't say for sure that this is gonna work with all the glazes. It might work better with one glaze or another glaze. At all the time in the world, we would test this technique with each of the glazes and see what works. If you were really, really particular, you would, just like a scientific experiment, you would dip it and maybe dip it for 40 seconds, dip the next one for 60 seconds. So you would see what the difference is and how it results in different effects. If you ever have to put a pot down, we're gonna flip it up like this. You can't touch this part. You're gonna flip it up and you're going to slide it on to whatever surface you can. If it's a lower surface, you just have to get down low and slide it down. The question is, why do we have to slide it? Because it was wet still. If I had touched it like this, it would have got finger marks on it. So since my fingers were like this, I couldn't touch it to put it down. I can't, how am I gonna put it down? So you slide it on like that. Yep.